Okay, it's time for daily maintenance. The first thing I would tell you is that you can do this most any time. You can do it in the morning, you can do it while the market's open, you can do it while the market's closed, you can do it the evening, you can do it after dinner. You can do this most any time because what we're doing is really maximizing profits here. And so even if you miss a day or two, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. First thing we do, though, is to go in over here at the side and we click on my watch list and we export it over here. Oops, do that again. Export it over to current watch list. That tells us what's the price today, right this very minute, on all of these ETFs. And we can close that back up. And the ETFs, now when we get over to our spreadsheet, we can update the mark value of these things. And under short term, which is where we deal now that we're in, I'll get rid of that for right now. We're looking at GUSH, I think, yeah. Okay, so we'll go over here and here's what happens. You click on each one of these and look at to see if you've got a put and a call that are both active, both have some quantity. If so, there's nothing to do. Just nothing to do with that. You just go on to other things. Yeah, close that. Come on. There we go. And I'll close OIH. I don't need it either. But I do know the GUSH. Here's what it looks like when one side of the iron condor is gone as a zero quantity. And in this case, I know that we sold that originally for 30 cents and we bought it back for a nickel. So in terms of real dollars, we sold it for $30 and bought it back for $5. And so we want to replace this side, the call side of the iron condor, to add some more profit into that overall transaction. So here's what we're going to do. We go up to trade and we put in GUSH. And it was, let's see, now it's a February transaction. So we're going to go to February, to the option chain for February, and we're looking at a call. Now the question is, where should that call be based on what the current price is? Well, we go back over here to our short-term recommendations, and it says the call ought to be above 181. Call should be, oh, wait a minute, sorry. 317 is the expiration date. The yellow boxes are ones that you can actually write something into. The others are all calculated. And in this case, I had it set for the 317 expiration date. So we'll pick 217, which is correct. And the call ought to be above 173. Okay. So we're going to go look here and see what kind of calls are available for us above 173. Okay, and remember two things. Remember that distance is our friend. So 173, maybe we're probably really looking at 175. That's a starting point. But there's way too much premium here. There's a $1.10, $1.15 in premium between 175 and 180. And this, by the way, down here, when you look at the position, you can see this is a $5 spread, 120 to 115. So this has got to be a $5 spread on the same expiration date. So bottom line is that We're going to scroll down a little bit here and see if we can't find one that gives us about 30 cents, is farther away. I think I like 195. It's got open interest of 26, so that's okay. Lee Feinberg thinks the open interest of 15 is his rock bottom, but that's fine. And if you notice at 195 here, we're at a buck 12.5, and the 200 is at 0.725. So we're going to pick up 40 some odd cents on that deal. If we went down one more, there's only $2.20, or $22, I'm sorry, 22 cents or $22. And so this is really the ideal match for us. So we're going to right click on that and sell custom. Yep, we're doing that. So we got 185.2. We got, want to check these numbers first to make sure that it's actually giving us the spread we want. We've got 40 cents. I'll tick it down one tick. We've got the profit capture order set up. We've got the stop limit order set up, and we'll work on getting our in the money exit strategy fixed. But the first one is we're going to go here to profit capture. And again, we assume that the sell order fills tomorrow. So we're going to set it up for the day after tomorrow to submit this. And same thing with the stop limit order. We'll do that. And then the in the money exit strategy. First of all, we'll change the symbol to GUSH. That's right after I learned to type. Going to base it on the mark. This is a call, and so the trigger has to be equal to or greater than, and the number it's equal to or greater than is 195, that number right there. And so we set that to 195. We save that out, and we're set to go. And so we're going to click that and send it. And that fills out the other side of our iron condor. So we're adding another 40 cents. We had an initial profit of 30 cents on the call. We captured 25 of it. Now we've added another 40 cents, and we'll capture approximately 28 cents of that. And so we're increasing the profit on this overall transaction, this iron condor. We're increasing the profit. And truth is, we can probably do that every something bottoms out like this every day or two. And so you can add profits in before the expiration date comes. So that's daily maintenance. It's all about increasing profits. Everything else is handled automatically by Thinkorswim because of the stuff we set up with the initial order. There are a few nuances that need to be addressed along the way, but fundamentally, that's what we do. Hope you found these helpful and good investing.